Hey, what's going on, guys? Sincere here with whoissincere.com, the All Rights Matter Show, and MCAFamilyFirst.com. Wanted to do a quick video here for a friend of mine, Cherie Dorr. Um, she's a tremendous advocate for the homeless, and she's just always working so hard, and she bust her ass. That's all I can say. She really bust her ass in the homeless community, and she's out there all the time helping and, just feeding the homeless and helping them find shelter and offering conversation, love, support, resources. So when I tell you that Miss Dora is somebody that is truly special in her community, I mean that. She's very special in her community. So I follow a lot of her posts and post, repost and share a lot of her things that she has to put out there. This caught my attention, and I wanted to kind of, just go through this and just to show you what kind of evil people there really are in this world. And this is maybe not a big deal video or anything like that, but I think this video is important because it's important for people to see what kind of people live around them, what kind of neighbors they have, what kind of people go to their church, what kind of people, are their teachers and their police officers and stuff like that. There's people that live amongst us that speak the same language of peace, unity, love. They may tell them their mother and father they love them, and you may see them being good to their families and stuff. But when they get online, they turn into completely opposite, different people. So, this video is basically because I could see that these people are Trump supporters, a couple of them. But this is, as you can read, I'm sure you've been reading while I've been talking. This is not the news I wanted to wake up to. Eric Garner's daughter on life support in ICU after suffering a heart attack. Now she's young, and for her to suffer a major heart attack that's another story in itself. Sure, we could have a conversation about that. But the thing that kills me is if you scroll down here, you'll notice you have some folks that are smiling. You have a few thumbs up. But you see some laughs in there. Now, I don't know what's so funny about a 27-year-old girl suffering a heart attack and being in critical condition. I have no idea what's funny about that. But I do know that these are the people that thought it was funny. First of all, Cherie went ahead and pointed out one of those people and said, hey, look, this person thinks it's funny. So to double down, another person that thought it was funny went ahead and liked that and laughed at what Cherie had to say. So let's look at these profiles. All right, one is Terry Mickles. Now, it's always these trash-ass profiles that are just these half-ass, incomplete profiles with a few friends on there, and that's pretty much it. This looks like some kind of castaway dude that's just, I hate to say it, but nobody but his family cares about, loves, or supports, because he probably has some things going on in his head. So when, and that's not to disparage anybody that has mental incompetencies or mental disease or anything like that. But some people are selectively mentally incompetent. They decide to be racist. They decide to be prejudiced, to discriminate against other people. So this Terry Mickles says he's retired, went to Bedford High School in Bedford, Indiana. Yeah, whatever. But this is one of the people right here that just, thinks it's funny. If we go down to the next person, John Breck. We go through John Breck's profile and, we can see he's just more of the same, just another lonesome type of figure that, excuse me, not much going on his page. Let me see. Story, sharing stories from Ann Coulter. Let me see who else here. former NASA astronaut. Okay, whatever. Guess people still believe we landed on the freaking moon. We don't have a single fuel resource to get to the moon, but I guess we did that 60 years ago. Let me see. The Obama stuff. Oh, here's the stuff against the Democrats. Listen, I'm not a Democrat. I don't like the Democrats. I do not side with the Democrats. I can cite 1,000 reasons, but I'll cite one reason. I don't side with Democrats. I don't side with Democrats because they take corporate money and they don't listen to their base of voters to do the right thing. Boom, there you have it. I do not support Democrats. Now, why don't I support Republicans or Trump? Because they do the same thing. I'm not going to get into intricate policies and stuff like that. There's no need to do it. Whenever someone tells you that a politician is listening to a corporation over your interest, the corporation can't vote for the politician. You can. But as soon as that politician listens to the corporation over your interest, that politician is corrupt. He's receiving something from the deal. He's receiving something to ignore you. And what do we see repeatedly on the Republican side and Democratic side? They ignore the base of people, completely ignore them, and listen to their corporate donors and lobbyists around them. So that's how I feel about that. Both Republicans and Democrats are corrupt as hell. Real Donald Trump, or that's his Twitter handle, but Donald Trump is friends with all of these corporate people. The only reason he wanted to become president is to put another notch in the belt. It wasn't to make America great again. It was to solidify the future of his family as far as corporations go here in America. Already his family has benefited greatly from his presidency, and we're still within his first year. Not to say that rest of Americans, have benefited anything, but already his family is starting to benefit from his presidency. So there's that as far as networking and how that affects their business as a family. So Democrats, Republicans, all the same crap. It's just a broken system controlled by the donor class. Let's see. Yeah, this guy is he's pretty much a Trump fan through and through. And you get this with these Trump fans. You get this a lot with these guys. I hope that's not his, okay. So it's up in there. Anyway, you're looking at a lot of this for the first time, like me too. But you get a lot of these people who are Trump supporters, that just really genuinely don't care what happens to activists, what happens to people that speak up for equal rights. They don't care, and this is the overwhelming white male population vote that Trump had. I'm not saying all those white males were racist and they wanted Trump in for racist reasons, but I'm saying there's a large portion of those white males that voted for Trump that have these secret sentiments and of hatred towards people that don't look like them. Whether you're Indian, Asian, African, it doesn't matter. Puerto Rican, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter to these people. You don't have white blood running through your veins, so you're not as good as them. Or you want to advocate for the position that Eric Garner's sister is advocating for him for. Hey, he was unjustifiably killed in broad daylight on the streets of New York, and now his 27-year-old sister just had a heart attack, and John Breck thinks it's funny. This Trump supporter thinks it's funny. Let's go to the final person. Not all these people are men. Okay? Sorry about that, guys. Had a little break there. I don't know. My recording stopped for some reason. But anyway, getting right back into this. not all of these trolls and these Donald Trump supporters that you see online are all, the dominant white males that voted for Trump. Some of them are females as well. In this particular profile here, I was able to figure out that this person was a female. I mean, I'm guessing. I could still be wrong. But this person was a female based off of Astoria Satine updated her profile picture. So I got her profile picture. So I said, oh, okay, this is a female here. I'm sure there's other things on the profile that'll be able to tell me that. But I was looking at pictures like this, two of the worst people on the planet to me. So um, I'm not even going to talk about that guy. I'm just going to leave it where it is. But anyway, so you clearly see that we have a level of people here that are Trump supporters that think it's funny that a 27-year-old black female has had a heart attack and is in critical condition on Christmas Day. On Christmas Day, this is what these people are scrolling down their timeline and find as funny. So trust and believe when I say when I meet people, I treat it with a grain of salt. I want to see the best in them, but I know that there's people like this that exist. They'll smile in your face, they'll shake your hand, they'll give you correct changes, say thank you, please, and sir and ma'am. But at the end of the day, they go home and they let those little angers and resentments and how they secretly feel about people start to boil over into the online atmosphere. So you have to excuse people who aren't white if we feel a little bit apprehensive about speaking to white people or dealing with white people, because it's a hard landscape to navigate. It truly is. If you're not white, it's probably difficult for you to understand where I'm coming from, because for white people to deal with white people really is not that difficult. But if you're any other color other than white and you have to deal with white people, you kind of have to watch which ones you deal with, and then watch how they react to you and to people that look like you. To understand if you're dealing with a racist, a bigot, somebody who's just displaying extreme forms of prejudice based off of no knowledge or facts. So, it's a really sad world when we, in a really sad country, when we have people like this. And it's always been said, you're only your team or whatever, your group or organization is only as strong as its weakest link. Well, this country is only as strong as its weakest link, and we have people like Terry Mickle Sr., John Breck, and Astoria Satine, who are honestly people that just, it is what it is. I'm keeping it real with you. These are the weakest links of our country. There's no other way to look at that. These are the weakest links of our country. And so we're only as great as these people. Am I, better than these people? I'd venture to say yes. You're not supposed to say you're better than anybody, but I venture to say yes, because I'm not laughing at 27-year-old African-American females who are suffering critical heart attacks on Christmas. So I would venture to say yes, I am better than these people. But at the end of the day, we're still supposed to treat all people equal, treat all people good. And that's what you could wish from these people, but it's not built in them to do that. There are some people that are literally born and built as evil people. And these are those people, so I wanted to just point that out to you. It's little things that you can notice if you're so, just floating online. I was just looking at my friend again, Cherie Doer's page. She has an excellent account, where she does excellent work for the homeless people. And she's just really a positive image and a positive role model for so many people. And I mean, just a good person. Just like this 76-year-old African-American woman. She just kind of noticed she wasn't walking good. Is outside homeless nighttime. And she's setting up something to get her a motel room for a couple days till she can get her, placed into some more permanent housing. But stuff like this. So why would these worthless people even be on this beautiful, beautiful woman's page, to, you know, if not more, to just tear her down and discourage her from the very important work that she's doing. It speaks to the quality of people that we have around us. Eric Garner's sister is 27 years old and she suffered a heart attack and is in critical condition, and you have Trump supporters laughing about that. Well, I tell you what, the judgment that God has coming for our country, I know I'm a part of this country, but I think I'm going to laugh at it, because I can see that these same people are going to be, they're going to be in a whirlwind trying to figure out, but why has God forsaken us? Why has he let this happen to our country? I thought we had Donald Trump to save us. No, you don't have Trump to save you. Trump was sent here as a judgment. He was sent here as a judgment for all the evil and wicked corruption that Democrats and Republicans have been doing for decades. Trump is that final judgment. Okay, you may not believe me. Don't believe me? Go look at the projections on Deagle.com for where America's supposed to be by 2025. And I'm guaranteeing you that Trump gets 2 presidential terms. Okay? Go look at Deagle.com and you tell me where America's going to be by 2025. Everyone knows it. Everyone knows this nation is about to go down. And yet you think Donald Trump was sent here as some kind of saving grace by God? You're out of your fucking mind. Period. You are out of your mind if you think that. The amount of corporate donors that Donald Trump is down on his knees for right now is ridiculous. Ridiculous. And you think he's listening to the voice of the people? You have to be on drugs. So, excuse the language, but at the same time, it is what it is. It is what it is. You don't like it, I don't care. I don't know you. You don't know me. Don't give 2 damn cares about it. I'm going to talk the way I talk, so it is what it is. But this is the kind of shit that pisses you off when you know that humans like this exist. So let's go over those names again. Just in case you want to look them up on Facebook, friend request them and say something. Terry Mickle Sr., all right, John Breck, and Astoria Satine. These are the people that just think it's awesome that a 27-year-old black female is sitting in the hospital in critical condition on Christmas. And they think it's funny just based on the fact that, she stands up for her brother who was unjustifiably killed and his killer let go. So, God, pray for our country. Pray for even me. Pray for my sanity covering stories like this. It makes me feel crazy too. I feel you guys, So let's just pray for our country and pray over this mess. I'll try to do shorter videos in the future. I just wanted to talk a little bit on this video, and then it cut off, and I got to cut it and string it together with the first video, blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, hurt me to see that, it's just, and I know it to be a fact. It's not like I just learned it today, but it still hurts to see that, we have some really evil people out there that don't give a shit about you. They don't give a shit about me. But yet they're the first person, as soon as their son, their daughter, their mother suffers anything that's traumatic, they want the whole world to care about their family and about their loved ones, as if they were more special than other people. So, you just, Keep showing love, keep showing love, keep showing love, keep showing love. Don't let this be the reason you show hate. You can't defeat hate with hate. Can you defend yourself against hate with the same tools that the people that exercise hate use? Yes, you can defend yourself against hate, and you can do it out of love. But don't ever try to defeat hate with hate. I've been down that road. I've tried doing it before. It's a fruitless venture, trust me. So keep loving, keep sharing, keep caring. Keep being there for your fellow man. We have to set the example. When the example's not being set, we have to rise above and set the example. And I for one tend to do just that. I plan on remaining a very strong black king in America, rising to economic power, and setting the tone and the example for how other black men should carry themselves. You don't have to be perfect. You can have a whole bunch of blemishes in your past and still carry yourself in an acceptable way and still be a contributor to your community, and not engage in activities to tear down the community. So that's the way that we defeat people that don't care about us, people that laugh when someone's daughter has a heart attack and is in critical condition. That's the way we beat people like that. We beat them with love. So that's all I wanted to say, guys. On this tonight, on this Christmas night, got under my skin a little bit. I said I'm going to do a video on it. So, you guys, just make sure you like, share, subscribe. I have a donations button below. I don't ever ask for donations, but it's down there, guys. If you find it in your heart, if you like the content I talk about and the way I talk, about these matters that are going on, please donate. Your donations are going to keep me alive. And I mean, literally at this point, I have no job anymore. This is what I'm going full time doing for 2018, and I need you guys to support me in doing it. Without your support, I can't do it, and I'm going to end up at another 9 to 5, kind of gig. God had me be a staffing manager this year, and to make sure, I hired over 300 people for the company I worked for. Did a lot of great things, helped implement a new program, a new app for the company, and all kinds of stuff. So that gig is up. That situation is over with in life. And now I'm moving on, and there's nothing more that touches my heart than to talk about the stories that are before us right now, that are within this time that we need to discuss, so that our children have a brighter future tomorrow. So I would like your support in doing that. I really would. Donate below. That's all I can say is just donate, and I'll make sure for whoever donates to me, if you're donating more than $5 or $10 out there, I'm gonna call your name out in the video. Definitely gonna call your name out. I won't say the amount you donated because unless you want me to, just put that in as a stipulation. But I'm gonna call your name out in the video just to say, hey, this person donated and is helping to keep these videos alive. So also I got MCA Family First .com down there in the description section. Check it out. I'm telling you, check it out. It's helped me twice now. Twice. So if your car breaks down or whatever car you're in, it pretty much covers you. So, and it's way better than AAA. AAA, after 5 miles, they start charging you. With my service, you can, get towed anywhere 100 miles, anywhere in the United States, 100 miles. Okay, so if you're, 30, 45 minutes away from home and, something bad happens, let's say your nearest big city is an hour away, and you're going to the city to hang out for the weekend or something like that, something bad happens to your car. Well, guess what? You got a free tow. So $20 a month, you can't beat it. You can't beat it. And plus they give you hospital benefits, travel reimbursement benefits, pretty much life insurance through the accidental death and dismemberment benefits. So you have everything rolled into the price of $20. That link is below, mcafamilyfirst.com. I wouldn't promote it if I don't use it. So I am definitely a customer. I have been for months now. And now I'm starting to promote it. So I hope that you guys enjoy it as well too. Go to mcafamilyfirst.com to sign up. And also, again, if there's any kind of donations that you want to throw this way, I'll be more than happy to receive them right now. It's been a very, very light Christmas. When I say light Christmas, I mean I didn't buy a single present this year. I didn't, do anything. We just kind of sat here. We had a big old pot of soup and watched some movies today. Don't even have gas in my truck to really go anywhere. So, gonna make it work though. Gonna make it work. I have great faith in God. I have great faith in my abilities to get out of a situation. And that's what's gonna happen. So with your help, with your support, we can help make that happen. And just a lot of work. And I have a lot of work that I'm about to put out for you guys. So, shun evil wherever you see it. When you see these kind of people online, don't feed the trolls. Just let them be who they are. Let them be miserable people that'll never get it. Those people will die off eventually, but what's going to live past those people is love. They can't kill that. They're only killing themselves. So let them do that. Please. At the end of the day, love you guys, care about you guys. I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas. Hope you all have a Happy New Year. I'm back, baby. I am back, and I'm here to stay. Promise you that. Again, this is Sincere with whoissincere.com, the All Rights Matter show, which is now All Rights Matter TV on YouTube, and also mcafamilyfirst.com. You want to make some money with me? Go to secretnewworld.com, show you how to do it. I'm out, guys. Like, share, and subscribe.